Hey everybody, Dr. Matt here at Elevation Chiropractic, and one of the most common things that we see people come in with is low back pain, and you might be one of those people. And so I'm talking about low back pain when it's, from about this part of your back all the way down to your waistline, but low back pain can also shift and transfer into your hips, down your leg, to your toes. And one of the things I wanted to show you was there's different ways to approach low back pain. And I think the first thing to talk about is just recognizing neurologically the nerves that come out in your low back. They go to all the muscles, they go to the tissues, they go down to the legs and the feet, but they also go to your bowels, they go to reproductive organs, they go to your prostate if you've got one of those, but everything in that region is controlled by the nerves that leave the spine right here. And so people oftentimes will come in with pain, but also may deal with constipation, trouble with their cycle, maybe trouble with fertility, ongoing ulcerative colitis, immune system issues, because all of that neurologically is tied in right here. So here's how we can address this. There's lots of different ways. The first way that I'm going to show you today is just with an instrument. This is called an arthrostem, and we can just get in here very easily. And there's different settings on here and different heads that we can use, but it helps to, number one, get the muscles to relax. But the primary goal of an adjustment is to restore motion, and this instrument also allows us to do that, but it lets us do that in a way that's very easy for the patient and also minimizes movement if that right now is a problem because their low back is so sore. And so just utilizing an instrument like an arthrostem allows us to get in there, remove the interference and the stress, and restore motion, which allows the body to start the healing process. Now, another way that we can adjust the low back is with what's called a drop assisted adjustment. So this table has drops where the table comes up and it drops just like that. And all we do is apply just a little bit of pressure and a little torque, and then we let the table do the rest, and it actually allows us to put motion into those joints just like the arthrostem did. So I'll show you just a quick example. Adjust the SI joint and then also up into the lumbars with just a drop assisted table. Now, another way we can adjust the low back, and maybe this is what a lot of people think about when they think about chiropractic, would be what's called a side posture adjustment. So if you could, Josh, if you could just lay on your right side for me, please, facing me. And with this adjustment, really just like the other two approaches to adjusting the lumbar spine, we just want motion in the joint. When the joint fixates or locks, that's called subluxation. That's due to the stress in your life. We're just trying to restore that, which then allows inflammation to go down and the nerve supply to be restored. And so with this, we're just going to roll him into a side position directly underneath, and then just a nice easy drop into that joint. It opens it up. A lot of people who've experienced chiropractic think of this type of an adjustment, and it is a way to adjust, but it's not the only way to adjust. So if you would lay on your back for me. One last way to adjust that I want to introduce you guys to today is actually with what's called the Y strap. And now this adjustment is just a quick distraction of the spine that helps to open up and really go the opposite direction that gravity pulls you in all day long. And it opens the joints, it gives the discs some relief, and it just starts the process as well. And so the way this is done is we just lift the head just a little bit. He's going to lay back and just relax, and then we just lower that down, and just to start with, just some nice easy stretches like this, just to get the body familiar with that type of movement, and then just a nice easy pull just straight north to just traction that spine open, because most of our day is compressing this the other way. So again, Dr. Matt, approaching the low back, which is such a crucial area for most people, especially when it comes to the pain syndromes they deal with ongoing. But we wanted to show you, more importantly, how to help to actually get the stress off those joints and get you out of pain and back to doing what you need to do. Talk to you soon.